1 follower, 1 calisthenics rep for the animal. This week I actually lost 22 followers, so I should be doing minus 22 followers. But because I want to get this going, I'm going to start with 500 reps to give you an introduction and dedicate these 500 reps to the animals. If you want to see the full videos, check my Instagram account. And if you want this to keep going, give me a follow and I'll be doing 1 calisthenic rep for the animals, each followers I'll get next week. All right, let's go. So that was 1. I'm gonna do some fancy stuff at the beginning. So that's actually 2, that was 2 repetitions. 1 front lever pull up plus the front lever hold. That was definitely 2 reps. Next fancy ones, going to do a 90-degree push-up. Let's do it. And I want you to suggest what you want to see in these videos. But the shoes make it harder for sure. I should get them off. It's a long time I don't do a 90-degree push-up actually. Whew. That doesn't count. Whew. I've been eating sand. That was good. I think all the way down, all the way up. Good stuff. 3 reps. Okay, so the goal is to kind of do difficult things in the beginning and then lower the intensity. Okay, of course I can't do difficult stuff. But I'll do 2 more hard reps. So what I can do is front lever hold to back lever. Let's do that. And with that we're going to be closing the hard set. And then we're going to talk about the animals, because this is whom this video is for. So I'm going to talk about them. What do I think about animals? What do I think people think about animals? What do I think about non-vegans? And what do I think about my story and my activism? You know, we got some time here, so let me know in the comment what do you wanna hear as well. Let's go. So front lever first, and then back lever. Let's go. Let's go 4 seconds and 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You heard I was struggling. It's actually, the front lever should have been hardened than the back lever. So that was 4 reps. Two, 3, and 4. So 7. I think it's time to speed up. Going to start to do muscle ups. Well, actually, I wanted to try and do handstand push-ups. Let's see if I can do some sets of 8. However, I think that people love animals. I mean, at least they think they do. I don't know. But you know, most people, I realize that when I walk on the streets with Nina, my dog, there's so many people that look at the dog and like, oh, and they smile. You know, they're just happy to see a happy animal. They're just happy to see an animal that's kind of part of society, right? So many people, I say most people, it's like this these days. Let's do some reps. So yeah, most people, I think they truly respect animals, they love animals, they want animals to be happy, they want to connect with animals. All right, this is not going very well. That was 4. But I think everyone is different, because I was going to say they're really disconnected from what actually happens to animals, right? Because, and I'm saying that because when I was young, I would see a lot of family farms, you know, people always saying, oh, family farms are good, buy local, you're trusted farmers, but that doesn't work. That doesn't work at all, because you cannot see an animal and an individual as a benefit and a resource for yourself without having to forget about what the individual wants in order to get what you want. So you need to, if the individual and the animal isn't a resource, you are going to have to force this individual in some things that he doesn't want to do, or do things when you want. So there's never going to be respect. And also all these family farms that I had around me, you know, like all the rabbits were in cages. The rabbits were in cages. I don't remember, like there was some, maybe the hens as well, they were in cages sometimes for some reason. So this fairy tale concept of family runs, or it's all fairy tale. It doesn't really make sense. You know, farmers and people who have animals for food, all they care about is getting food for the animals, because this day you have other choices. So you just see animals as food. So what happened is, like, people don't want to accept the fact that we don't need to consume animal products, I think. Let's get this off. And it's crazy because there's so many vegan at this point. You know, like everything is so clear. You know, you have vegans like me that show that it's possible to be health and fitness. Some non-vegans would argue that You know, if you eat meat and animal products, you'll do better. All right, it was better. We have a 6. And so even though I would be doing better, I still don't see the point, you know, like, what's the point of doing better if I can already do everything that I need to do? Like, do we do everything for optimization, let's say? Because this is where kind of it seems that we do, but the reality is we just look for, well, I think I don't do that as much anymore, but we definitely look for comfort in society, and the optimization of nutrition is just another unnecessary comfort, and it's just I think it's more of a game that people have because they you know, we don't really struggle in modern society, so we worry about if we get the exact milligrams of vitamin C. So yeah. But again, you know, this is just a abstract comment that I'm doing, but the reality is science is, you know, supporting and showing that animal products are unhealthy. Vegan diets give all the nutrients, plant-based diet give all the nutrients that you need, as well as helping reduce cardiovascular diseases or reverse cardiovascular disease. I mean, this is amazing. It's crazy that people ignore this stuff. Because here's another thing that, you know, I always think about, and that's why I think non-vegans then become somewhat bad person, you know. They actually don't care about progress, they don't care about animals, they don't care about doing something good. It's because I was talking yesterday with a guy in the DMs, you know, and he's interested in training with me, but you know, he's not vegan yet, and he says he's worried about his nutrition, he's worried about the fact that going vegan is going to miss some nutrients, stuff like that. And he asked me, it tells me, I hope you understand. And I'm like, no bro, not really. I mean, I told him, you know, people are different, we're not the same, but I don't understand, because when I have seen animal agriculture footage and I took a moment to imagine the suffering, the torture, the sadness that those animals go through in animal agriculture and intensive farming especially, I didn't think about nutrition. I just went to the supermarket and buy whatever, you know, tried my best to organize my diet around that, you know, rice and beans. This is what I was eating, you know, because I didn't like much vegetables neither. So yeah, this is what makes me think different of people, right? Because, you know, some of you are all like, oh yeah, everyone is on his own journey, you know, takes time. What do you do? Do you do the same with the murderers and rapists? Yeah, you know, don't put him in jail, you know, it's going to get better. it's just going through a moment, it just want to rape a few more girls. No, 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 you're a bad person. If you continue doing something that you know is wrong and there is a solution, something is wrong. You're not good for society, you know. I wanted to go to 10, only 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So here's the thing. So what I think is always like, why did I change and other people don't, right? Well, the answer is simple. They're not good persons. It's like, oh, don't be judgy. Well, there are facts in front of us to make the judgment. And some people would say, oh, but, you know, were you a bad person when you weren't vegan? Right? And I, you know, today, after thinking about it a lot, because, you know, like when you go through a lot of activism and talking to people, you got a lot of people insulting you and trying to bring you down, trying to make you feel like you are doing something wrong because they are not. And I think about it, you know, am I a good person? Am I just faking it? Do I really care about animals? All this, I always ask myself. Well, not as much now, because I went through this thought process already. But what I realized is I've always been a good person, even though I was driven by society sometimes to be selfish. I'm still selfish, you know. Like, selfish is part of nature, but we as humans, we are definitely selfish too. A freaking space shuttle height. But you know, I'm definitely always been a person that didn't want to affect others negatively. Don't be the cause of their suffering. So, and when I became vegan and I realized what happens to animals, and I really want to do something, you know, for them, that kind of, you know, it doesn't seem like it, because I'm still the same person, but I'm less selfish with humans as well. So it definitely made me a even better person. So I think if you don't have the drive to not wanting to be harmful, you're not a good person. You're not a good person. You need to change. You can change. You can become a good person. Obviously, look at Joy Armstrong. Joy Armstrong is one of my favorite activists. I mean, I would say I think it's just my favorite, because thanks to him I made the connection, and I got motivated straight away to become an activist myself, because I was like, I can do that, you know. I can be straightforward. I like to challenge people. I like to talk about things that matter. So he's my number one activist for sure, favorite activists. And again, like, look at his story. He was a gang member. He was fucking stabbing people and shooting. I don't know. It was violent. You know, he went to jail because he was carrying a firearm. So you can't really say he was a good person in this moment. But I believe, listening to him and his stories, I believe he was a good person inside already. It was just born in that situation. And I see myself in that, right? I see myself improving and, kind of not knowing the consequence of my action, but as I knew them, it was clear for me. I didn't want to be part of that. I don't want to do things that are wrong. Eight. I think we're going to give handstand push-ups 2 more sets, and then we move into muscle ups. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, it's shocking what happens to animals in animal agriculture. It's crazy. I don't fucking know. How is it possible that people ignore what happens there? Literally, like people watching Dominion and then not doing nothing. I truly don't understand that. And I believe at the end of the day, people have not changed because it's either weak or, so selfish that taste pleasure, it's a good enough of a reason to ignore what happens there. But it's crazy, and that's why sometimes you don't connect with other vegans, because there are some vegans that went through a different journey. They did not go vegan overnight like me. They took their time. They made excuses. They went vegetarian, and then after a while they realized that they needed to change. But I've noticed something though. I noticed something that usually people who are activists have been pretty straightforward in their decision. Usually they've never made excuses. There's a mix of people, but usually when I meet other activists, they went vegan straight away, and they've never made excuses. Oh, what about lions in the nature, and what about plants, and how can you grow enough plants? So I don't know. Like, here's the thing: I don't believe people is so dumb. They just, I don't know. I think they're not so dumb to make these excuses. So I think they just use these excuses because they kind of give them reason in the conversation with you and them. Like when they're talking with a vegan, they kind of win the conversation because it's just, like they have the support of the whole society, right? So everyone is kind of on the same page. So it's kind of they don't have to be shamed. They don't get shamed to be dumb in this specific argument, apparently. Seven. But yeah, that's what society is about, right? Like, it shows why there is no positive change, because people is selfish. I don't know. Selfish and weakness, because people don't go vegan sometimes. I would say so, most of the time. They might be also selfish, but they truly don't go vegan because they're so weak. They cannot say no to a freaking animal product meal wherever they go, to a restaurant or to the family. Animals are dying, pigs die in gas chambers, cows lose their babies, calf gets slaughtered, like 2 weeks old babies get slaughtered for cheese, and people is not strong enough to put their face in front of a waiter, looking at the waiter and say, please, no cheese on the pizza, just vegetables. That's weakness. Like, this is a level of weakness that shows the true side, the true face of society. True face of society. And like, if you're this person and you're so weak, you're not going to do good in life. So please do something. Go work out. Become a little bit tougher. Let me check if my phone is still working. Yes. Oh, we are 30 minutes in. I think I need to speed up this. All right. Well, it was a good podcast. This is being a good podcast, though, is it? So I'll do another handstand push-up set. And after these, I might start doing something more circuit based. I'm going to talk less because I didn't even do 100 reps. So I need to speed up. I'm going to try and finish in 1 hour max. I think next week, well, I want to do some muscle ups for sure. Yeah. Maybe we're not completely strict. Do we count it? Yeah. Give me that 5. There was a hold at the bottom. 1. 3, 4, and 5. Let's go straight into muscle ups. If I can do 7 muscle up, I'm at 50. Fuck, that's not a lot. And 7. Oof. One, 2. That's 50. Shit. Alright, we need to speed this up, so I'm gonna start doing some basics. Let's see. We do pull-ups, pull-ups, dips, and can you see the pull-ups, dips? I'm going to have to throw in some bodyweight squat, guys, because it cannot be more than 1 hour. So let's go. See if I can do 10. All right, 10. Right, this is definitely quicker. Dips, easy money. Dips, we're going for, let's go for 20. I hate this bitch. How the fuck? I'm going to do straight bar dips. Then 15, 18, 19, 120. All right, so now often when I work out and I'm suffering, that's what I think of. The animals. And not in a sense that, you know, I'm doing this for the animals. I'm doing this for the animals. I mean, that's part of it. But I just don't want to be a bitch, you know? Fuck, can you imagine living your life in a cage? That's uncomfortable. And then living in Malaga by the sea and making excuses to work out, to move forward in life, feeling bad because you don't have what you want exactly right now. That's not good, and it's what society it's based off, you know. Complaints. And then even when you give the solution to people, they ignore it. Woo. Fuck. And 20. But this is a good workout, by the way. Actually, it's a good workout. It's a good podcast. Good podcast. So I think I'm just going to base my workout in these kind of endurance style calisthenics. It's also good for my kickboxing, you know. I got big muscles, so I get tired pretty quickly when I do kickboxing. But you know, I have noticed that if I build up endurance, then that doesn't happen as much. Big boy problems. Another problem is I didn't bring water, and now that I'm doing circuits, it's a problem, I think. So we go again for 10. Let's do it with no rest this time. 10, 20 straight bar dips, 20 knee raises. Let's go. I'm actually surprised that I'm able to do pull-ups in sets of 10. Ten. 15. I'll do them. Give me a sec. And if some of my reps are not full range of motion, guys, this is just the nature of doing endurance, but it's fine. Ten. Oh, all right. That was 50. If I do 50 bodyweight squat, that's 100, which, by the way, don't underestimate bodyweight squat, especially today, because yesterday I trained legs, full leg workout, and the day before yesterday I ran 15 kilometers, so my legs are not at their best. And I came running here. That's 10. It's 20. It's 30. It's 40, I think. Yeah, I guess. And if there are mistakes on reps, guys, it's because I have ADHD. Fucking sorry. Gonna tell you something fun now. Let me do the last. You see, I don't know, me say 7, 8, 9, 10, 50. I'll tell you something fun. All right, so that's 20. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Well, it's true, I can just do 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 100. I have no idea how many. So I was going to tell you something fun before I go back. And that is, because of my ADHD, I always lose count of reps. It's crazy, especially when they are more than 6. And I cannot focus on the two things together. And when I was a personal trainer, I got to a point when I asked my clients to count their reps because I would lose the count all the time. So I was like, yeah, you do it. So, can I do 10 pull-ups again? I think so. That's good. I really need water. Well, animals don't get water, you know, when they travel from the farm to the slaughterhouse. So, yeah, again, why do I complain? I'll drink later. Ten, 15. Okay, let's get the other 5. It's a good workout. I just need to make sure to calculate the time better because I can't. It's 20, it's 30. Let's go. The knee raises also killed me before. So I'm probably going to have to take a little break. Let's see. Right, so back to the bodyweight squats. So guys, I need this. I wouldn't like to put such a super easy exercise in, but otherwise I'll be here forever. Another thing that I don't understand is people that truly love animals, like animalists and people who work in dog shelter and cat shelter, give food to animals. You know, I even heard, actually, And I didn't just heard. A person that used to work in Sea Shepherd told me that they eat sushi on board, they eat fish. It's crazy. Like, you're in the freaking ocean fighting against against the problem, against the Chinese or Japanese boats who go hunting whales, or they are overfishing, fishing illegally, fishing with illegal methods that's ruining the wildlife in the ocean. And then what you do, you eat the wildlife. That's fucking stupid, in 2023. You guys, I understand, guys, the concept of not knowing, and being disconnected, but in 2023 you are ignoring the problem. You might need a conversation with me, with an activist that reminds you what you should be doing to be truly coherent and on the right side, but still, ignoring and not making the change yourself makes you a bad person. Or at least you're not good in that. I don't know. Oh, I don't know why I find this so hard. Jesus. Asthma is kicking it too. Fuck me. Alright, so 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Last 10, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's burning. It's burning. Alright, so let's see where we're at. What do you think? I think you can see me here. So we have, what is 50? So this is 100. I don't want to make, no, that's not 100, that's 25, it's 50. This is 100. This is 200. 300. Oh, fuck. Oh no, I got fucking mistaken again. That is 50, 100, 150, 175, so 275, 280. Okay, so let's do another round. Well, the thing with water is that I need to speak. Let's see if the recording is going fine. Oh yeah, recording is doing amazing. No overeating. We are about 50 minutes in. Not too bad, I think. How many? 280. 280. So how many to go? 220. 220 is just two rounds, fine. Let's do it. Before I go, actually, one thing, you know, like, I get asked if I got like nutrition certification, and I don't. I'm a certified personal trainer, so I can just give nutrition guidelines, and I cannot talk specifically about foods or give specific diet to address a specific problem. You know, none of that. I can't do it, and I don't actually do it. You know, I make suggestion. I talk about calories in, calories out, right? It's easy stuff, but you know, most nutritionists would suggest you eat meat, dairy, and eggs. You know, and then you have doctors supporting carnivores diets, reading studies that don't make sense, and you know, they don't even have strong foundation. So no, yeah, I don't have a nutrition diploma, but I think if we want to be successful in life, in these days, you truly have to use your common sense and truly do your own research. No, don't listen to these motherfuckers. Even if you're not vegan, and you know, you listen to John Saladino, the carnivore guy, telling you that you need to eat liver in order to get your liver working better. You know, you know, you can't trust these people. You know, like, it's true, I agree that the system is fucked, but at the end of the day, if you look at governments and the system overall, there is improvement, right? So things tend to go in the right direction in the end of the day, even though there's so much wrong. And if you go in any government website these days, they support plant-based diets. So it's very simple to understand if you would be having a great time on a plant-based diet. Just check with any government website. You know, you'll find they support vegan diets. All right, so the fact that the pull-ups are easy, it shows that I'm going a little slow here. It's fine. I think it's boring if I just do reps, right? So it's rather better I talk a little. Whoa. 15 is my enemy. Can't go further. I really don't know how. No, of course it's always practice, but geez, these people, I don't know if you Max True is a calisthenics athlete, very famous. I think he's done, I don't know, I don't remember. I'll throw a random number, but something like 37 muscle ups in a row. I mean, that shit is crazy. How the fuck do you get there? Then 15. Ah, 20. Well, that was a 19 and a half. I mean, Let me go back here. Fucking bodyweight squats. You know what's fun? So now I'm struggling to get to 20 on the street bar dips, but don't get fooled. I think I'll be doing something similar on push-ups at this point. I'll change it. I'll do pull-ups and then push-ups. Sorry, 10, 13. Five, 30. Oh, this burns. Ooh. 33. Four. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck. So 100 more. Let's see, 100, 380. Oh, 101. Only. Oh fuck, 180. I think this is going to be the rule, guy. So like, the reps need to fit in 1 hour. Oh shit, I just remembered that I need to go back to the camper running. Ah shit. This bodyweight squat definitely didn't help. Alright, so let's do another one. I'll do push-ups instead of straight bar dips. I'm a little tired of the hanging leg raises as well. Let's see if I can do. Oh no, I cannot jump up here. It's true. Alright, I'll do hanging knee raises. But you know, guys, going back into the connection that today people have towards animals. No, I didn't have. I'm not. You could argue this, but I'm not very empathic. I'm not a hugely emotional person. And my girlfriend and best friend, which is a man, will tell you that. Will confirm that with you. So I absolutely didn't empathize with the animals naturally. When I was a child, I bombed a lizard. I literally used tape to attach a mini bomb to a lizard, light up the mini bomb, and I think she went back to her, you know, that's pretty sad actually. Yeah, it's fucked up. But anyway, I had a friend, and a cousin. They both had a rabbit as a pet, and you know, I just fucking couldn't see them as the same way I saw my dog when I was in Italy. This when I was starting to travel, right? That I had these experiences with the rabbit's pet. And the first things I could say was, you know, we should eat the rabbit with potatoes. It's stupid to have a rabbit as a pet. And of course, right now I think completely different. But But I needed to see the truth. I needed to make the connection. I needed Joy Armstrong to tell me, hey, animals are like us. They can't speak, they're different, they have paws, they have hair, but they're the same, and they're being oppressed and enslaved in those horrible intensive farming and in general in animal agriculture, and there's no reason to continue doing so because we can eat something else. Let's go. That's good. So basically if I do 40 push-ups, right now let's make it more difficult. Let's do 20 pull-ups, okay? 30 pull-ups. I'll do 30 pull-ups. So we do 30 pull-ups. Yes, God, just this last 120, they only go pull-ups, push-ups, pull-ups, push-ups. Let's go. Put my shoes on too, so I'm ready to run after this. Also, I don't think Instagram is going to allow me to post more than 1 hour video, so that's going to be fucked up, yeah. Oh, let me just check again if everything is working fine. Yes, look at this amazing phone. But honestly, guys, I truly think I'm taking this a little bit slow. That's fine. It's fun to talk. So, what are we doing? We're doing 10, 20. Let's try to finish this with a good rhythm. I think I might go this way. Yeah, looks comfortable. All right. We said 20, right? So it's like 3 sets to go. No way I can do 10 again without rest. Telling you guys, endurance is not my thing. I said this already, but it's not like I'm fresh like a flower. I've trained a lot yesterday. Six more. Alright, 60 reps to go. I'm gonna try and change the variation of the pull-up, make it a little easier, so maybe I can do maybe I can do 10 reps. Yes, let's go. 8, 9, 10. Voilà. You know, there is a guy who can do, well, I think he did more than 100, but even 100 pull-ups in a row is crazy. Right, 20 push-ups, and we only got 30. Woo. Aye! Jeez, I can feel it. Just 10 more. I'm so glad that it's finished actually. You know what's the best thing about this? Is that I'm doing it for the animals. Right, 30 to go. Truly have two problems. First one is my asthma. Right now I can't breathe very well. And the second one, I'm thirsty, man. Thirsty as fuck. Let's go. Just want to take a second because I don't want to, or at least I want to try not to break the 10 reps with the pull-ups. I mean, like, come on, the last set we want to see full, no bullshitting around. I'm going to do chin-ups. The chin-ups are good, a bit easier. Should be able to do 10. And 10. Right, so push-ups, I want to do the same. I don't want to break it, so I'll do them on the floor. Should be easier. That's my 90 degrees, should be. Alright, so 20, right? Yeah, that's 90. 13, 14, 15. Alright, let's do it. I hope for the non-vegans watching this, I give you a point to go vegan. And for the vegans watching this, if you want to support this challenge and keep this going, today I made, let's say I offered 500 reps, but I want you to make me do as many reps as you want by clicking that follow button, and each week I'll be doing as many reps as the increasing of my following. Train hard, stay vegan, be vegan.